In this episode, Andy Larson is going to be talking about how he met his wife, Sheila, and this is what we're going to call Sheila's Story.
Hi, I'm Andy Larson with Skinner Sights, and this is my wife, Sheila. You know, when I first met Sheila, she was not an outdoor girl. Matter of fact, if they were to make a reality TV show about Sheila, it would be on grid, not off grid. She hadn't even fired a gun when we first met. So some of our first dates involved going out to the range and we would shoot and plink. She liked to make the cans jump and bounce around. She liked to blow stuff up. And that's how we got started in the shooting sport, didn't we, babe?
Yes.
Yep.
Exactly. Slow and easy.
Slow and easy. First thing I determined was I wouldn't let her do anything that would hurt her. So I didn't put a .50 caliber revolver in her hand and have her shoot that and hurt herself. I wanted her to ease into it. So we shot 22s and 38s and she really fell in love with the lever gun, which was a bonus for me since that's our world, a lever gun and Skinner sights. But babe, you were really, where were you working at the time?
At a jewelry store. So I was kind of an indoor kind of girl.
Yeah, all bling and dress suits and hose and high heels, which I really kind of like that about you.
Well, it hasn't changed.
It really hasn't changed. Why don't you tell them how you can do both? You know, you embraced the shooting world completely when you and I got together, and you're immersed in it completely now. Tell us a little bit how you can do both and how you got there.
Well, we got married, and within a week, we were at the SHOT Show, and it was quite a culture shock for me. And I was kind of hung up in this stereotype. You know, I thought, well, I'm never going to fit in. I'm a girly girl. I like to dress up and do my nails and hair and everything. And I saw all these ladies that were the opposite of what I thought was going to fit, that I would fit in with. And I met a little lady that has become one of my best friends. Her name is Connie Brooks, and she's just this little bitty thing, and she is very fancy, and she had just taken a leopard. And she inspired me. I thought, you know, she can do all these things, and I can too. And so I realized that stereotypes weren't a thing, and that I could still be myself, and I could still hunt. And so gradually I introduced myself into, or I followed them slowly into the shooting world.
Let me tell them a little bit how that happened. So we're at SHOT Show. There's 80,000 people or whatever it is of guns and acres and acres of all this stuff. She meets Connie. As we're leaving the show after meeting Connie, I thought I was going to lose her before that. She says, if Connie can do this, I can do this. We just gotten married, so our honeymoon was coming up, and we were going to Maui. Guys, if you really want to bring your wife along and introduce her to the hunting sports, there's some great hunting opportunities in Hawaii.
In Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii.
That's how he started me off.
Yep, we went and we got to the beach and we did that, but we also went up on the side of the volcano, and Sheila hunted wild
goats, yes.
Goats. She hunted wild goat, and that was her first hunting experience.
And I did tell the PH that I didn't know how it would go because it was my first hunt, and I said I may be able to do this and I may not be able to do it. And but you know, there's nothing like being out there in the bush with a PH in your ear, and it all fell into place for me, and I wasn't upset by it. I fell right into place, and I was able to do it.
She was successful. She made that shot. It was a perfect shot. It was quick, and we eased her into it. Now she's traveled to Africa with me. We've been to Alaska. We hunt all over Montana. That's where we live. You got bears in your backyard.
I do.
Yeah, she mows with pepper spray on her mower. I'm just so glad that Sheila's embraced this the way that she has, because together we're best friends, and everywhere we go, we talk about what we do, and we love hunting together and the shooting sports. She's adept with a rifle and a handgun, and it couldn't be any better. Come visit us on the web. Follow us at skinnersights.com.
We're saving the world
one gun sight at a time.